Melbourne's Luke and Cam Delaney are not only brothers, they're both defenders, both 194 centimetres tall, best mates and housemates. And we caught up with them to find out what it's like to spend 7 days a week living and working together at the Roos.
Just palmed down though well by Cam Delaney, and he gets the skates on and runs away from him.
He can operate from in front or behind, doesn't matter. Oh, that's a great dive on the line.
Delaney.
Goalkeeper.
Both Cam and I grew up down in Geelong, so now from Melbourne. We played just Little League down there for a club named Grovedale, and through there we progressed through to TAC for the Geelong Falcons, and then were lucky enough to get picked up by North.
I was always the skinny one in the family, and sort of had to rely a bit more on athleticism rather than just the brute strength that he sort of had, really, I guess.
You're always pretty good at sport. He did every sport possible at school so he could get days off, and he hated sitting in the classroom. It showed in the end. He left in year 11 and did an electrical apprenticeship to get out of there.
I was just had a crack at footy. It wasn't really anything too special, and then sort of had a bit of a big growth spurt, and then sort of had a good year and was fortunate enough to get picked up by North too.
I remember we were both at home back in Geelong with the family, and it was getting pretty late in the draft, and he was starting to get a little bit nervous. I could tell just watching it on the tally, and then the Roos pick came up, which I generally take interest in to see who's coming to the Roos, who I'm going to play with, and didn't actually think that they'd call Cam's name, and when they called his name, the smile on his face was unbelievable. Dad was hysteric, and it was pretty good. I was pretty happy that he was coming up to the Roos.
Before I knew it, I was up here just after the weekend, and came in with Luke, and it was a bit surreal. It was pretty good having Luke here to sort of ease me into the whole journey, the experience of being at North.
I've been here for 3 years prior to Cam being here, so I was on the rookie list for 3 years, and then he was actually on the senior list before I was because he got drafted straight away, so he was one up on me as soon as he got here.
He did cop a little bit of flack from our mates back home, but I went straight onto the senior list.
The boys got stuck in me saying my little brother was on more money than me, and he was on the senior list. He was probably going to play footy in the senior team before me, so that was probably my main objective, to make sure that I played senior footy for the Roos before him.
He's played more games than me, so he's still got the little edge over me, but hopefully I'll get him one day.
At the minute I've probably got a few kilo on him, so he doesn't play on the keys, but he's definitely putting on some size, so we'll probably be fighting for similar positions later on.
You have your head clashes at times, but at the same time, he's pretty much my best mate. We live together and everything too.
And to be able to play some AFL games together has been pretty special, so hopefully we can both get in there and find a spot together and stay in there.
He's had a few injuries along the way, shoulder and a few groin problems and stuff like that, but he's stuck at it and really come through.
I know that he's got a lot of potential ahead of him, so I'm sure that he'll do the club pretty proud in the future.
Hopefully one day it'd be nice just to be in the same back line, playing alongside each other.
Want more free live footy? Want even more choice? The revolution that is Telstra T-Box now gives you live footy direct to your lounge room.
Goal could seal it. He looks up at Thompson. It's long. It's strong. It's there.
AFL TV on T-Box goes live this Saturday for a special event as the home and away season draws to a close. The GWS Giants clash with the North Melbourne Kangaroos.
Again it comes to Harvey, and again he's kicked the goal!
The Kangaroos are chasing down the dream of hosting a home final. However, four-time premiership coach Kevin Sheedy and his collection of young stars stand in their way. Live footy on T-Box this Saturday at 4:40 p.m. Eastern on Channel 987 AFL TV.